Dear Eden Hurwitz, today is going to be an amazing day, and here's why. Because today, all you have to do is just be yourself. But also confident, that's important. And interesting, easy to talk to, approachable, but mostly be yourself. That's number one, be yourself, be true to yourself. Also though, don't worry about whether your hands are going to get sweaty for no reason, and you can't stop it no matter what you do because they're not going to get sweaty, so I don't even know why you're bringing it up because it's not going to happen because all you have to do is just be yourself. I'm not even going to worry about it though because seriously, it's not going to be like that one time where you had the perfect chance to introduce yourself to Shira Morris at the jazz band concert last year when you waited afterward to talk to her and tell her how good she was, but you were going to pretend to be super casual, like you didn't even know her name. Like she would introduce herself and you'd be like, wait, I'm sorry, I didn't hear you. Kira? You said your name was Kira? And she'd be like, no, it's Shira. I said Shira. And you'd be like, see, sorry, I'm just very busy with other stuff right now is the thing. But then you didn't, and you didn't even end up saying anything to her anyway because you were scared your hands were sweaty, which they weren't that sweaty until you started worrying they were sweaty. So you put them under the hand dryer in the bathroom, but they were still sweaty. They were just very warm now as well.
I did not to eat last night.
Oh, I wasn't hungry.
You're a senior now in high school, Eden. You need to be able to order dinner for yourself if I'm not at home. You can do it all online now, and you don't have to talk to anyone over the phone. I know you don't like the phone.
Okay, but see, that's not true, actually, because you have to talk to the delivery person when they come to the door, and then they have to count the change, and you have to stand there.
This is what you're supposed to be working on, Eden. Remember? Talking to people, engaging with people, not running away from people.
You're right. I'm gonna be a lot better.
No, I know. I know you are. Have you been writing those letters? The letters to yourself, the pep talks? Dear Eden Hurwitz, today's gonna be a great day, and here's why. Have you been doing those?
I started one. I'll finish it at school.
Those letters are important, honey. They're gonna help you build your confidence. Seize the day.
I guess.
I don't want this to be another year of you sitting at home every Saturday night telling me you have no friends.
Neither do I.
Try to have an optimistic outlook.
Huh?
Can we buck up just enough to see the world won't fall apart? Maybe this year we decide we're not giving up before we've tried. This year we take a new start. Hey, I know, you can go around today and ask all the other kids to sign your cast. How about that?
Perfect.
I'm proud of you already.
Oh, good.
Another stellar conversation for the scrapbook. Another stumble as I'm reaching for the right thing to say. I'm kinda coming up empty, can't find my way to you. Does anybody have a map? Anybody maybe happen to know how the heck to do this? I don't know if you can tell, but this is me just pretending to know. So where's the map? I need a clue, cause the scary truth is I'm flying blind. And I'm making this up as I go.
It's your senior year, honey. You are not missing the first day.
I already said I'd go tomorrow. I'm trying to find a compromise.
Are you going to get involved here?
Honey, you have to go to school.
That's all you're going to say?
What do you want me to say? Look at her. She doesn't listen. She won't even look up from her phone.
I don't want you getting in trouble on the first day of school, honey.
Perfect, so then I won't go.
Another masterful attempt ends with disaster.
The interstate's already jammed.
Pour another cup of coffee and watch it all crash and burn. It's a puzzle, it's a maze. I try to steer through it a million ways, but each day's another wrong turn.
I better head out.
Does anybody have a map? Anybody maybe happen to know how the heck to do this? I don't know if you can tell, but this is me just pretending to know. So where's the map? I need a clue, cause the scary truth is I'm flying blind, and I'm making this up as I go. As I go.
How was your summer? My summer was super productive. I did 3 internships and over 90 hours of community service. I know. Wow.
Yeah, that's really impressive.
And even though I was so busy, I still managed to make some time to make some really great friends. Or more like acquaintances.
Do you want to sign my cast?
Oh my god, what happened to your arm?
Well, I broke it. I was climbing a tree and
I wonder where my first class is. Happy first day!
What happened?
Well, I was climbing a tree and I fell.
You fell out of a tree? What are you, an acorn?
Well, I don't know if you know this, but I worked this summer as an apprentice park ranger at Ellison State Park. I'm kind of a tree expert now, not to brag, but anyway. I tried to climb this 40-foot tall oak tree.
And then you fell?
Well, except it's a funny story because there was this solid 10 minutes after I fell where I just lay there on the ground waiting for someone to come get me. You know, any second now, I kept saying to myself, any second now, here they come.
And did they?
No, nobody came. That's what's funny.
Gosh.
What did you had a good summer?
Well, my bunk dominated in Capture the Flag, and I made friends with this Israeli girl who's going to be in the army next year, so, yeah, hopefully that answers your question.
Do you want to sign my cast?
Why are you asking me?
Well, just because we're friends.
We're family friends. It's like a whole different thing, and you know it. But hey, tell your mom to tell my mom I was nice to you, or else my parents won't pay for my car insurance.
I will.
Oh, hey, Connie. I'm loving the new hairdo. Looks like you just rolled out of bed. I was kidding. It was a joke.
No, yeah, it was really funny. I'm laughing. Can't you tell? I'm not laughing hard enough for you.
You're such a freak.
I've learned to slam on the brake before I even turn the key, before I make the mistake, before I lead with the worst of me. Give them no reason to stare, no slipping up if you slip away. So I got nothing to share. No, I got nothing to say.
Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun because you learn.
On the outside, always looking in. Will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass, waving through a window.
I try to speak, but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass. I'm waving through a window. Hey, Eden? Eden?
That's your name.
Oh, yes, Eden. It's Eden. Sorry.
Oh, are you sorry?
Well, just because you said Eden, and then I said, I repeated it, that is so annoying when people do that.
I'm Shira.
I'm Atara.
No, I know.
You know?
Well, I've seen you both play guitar in jazz band. I love jazz band. I love jazz. Well, not all jazz, but definitely like jazz band jazz. That's so weird. I'm sorry.
You apologize a lot.
Sorry. You know what I
Okay,
mean.
well, we'll talk to you
You want
later.
to sign my cast?
What?
What? What'd you say?
I didn't say anything. You said something.
Me? No way. Jose.
Okay. Jose.
We start with stars in our eyes. We start believing that we belong, but every sun doesn't rise, and no one tells you where you went wrong.
Step out of the sun if you keep getting burned. Step out of the sun because you learn.
On the outside, always looking in. Will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass. I'm waving through a window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass. I'm waving through a window. Can anybody see? Is anybody waving when you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around. Do you ever really crash or even make a sound?
Forest and there's nobody around. Do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around. Do you ever really crash or even make a sound? When you're falling in a forest and there's nobody around. Do you ever really crash or even make a sound? Did I even make a sound? Did I even make a sound?
It's like I never made a sound. Will I ever make a sound? On the outside, always looking in. Will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass, waiting through a window. I try to speak, but nobody can hear, so I wait around for an answer to appear while I'm watching people pass. I'm waving through a window.
Is anybody waving back at me?
Is anybody waving? Waving, waving, whoa, whoa.
Sorry, honey. I know I was supposed to pick you up for your appointment, but I'm stuck at work. It's just that Erica called in sick with the flu, and I was the only other nurse on, so I volunteered to pick up her shift.
It's fine.
It's just they announced more budget cuts this morning, so anything I can do to show them that I'm a team player, you know.
It's fine. I'll take the bus.
Perfect. That's perfect. And I'm straight from here to class, so please make sure you eat something for dinner. I think we have chicken nuggets in the freezer.
Maybe.
Have you been writing those letters? Dr. Sherman's gonna be expecting one. Dear Ed and Hurwitz, today was a great day, and here's why.
Yeah, I finished it. I'm in the computer lab right now, printing it out.
Great, that's so great. Well, I hope it was a good day, honey.
It was really great.
That's so good. I really hope this can be the start to a great new year. I think we could both really use one of those. Well, I'm running late. I gotta go. Love you, bye.
Bye. Dear Eden Hurwitz, turns out today wasn't an amazing day after all. It isn't going to be an amazing week or an amazing year because why would it be? Oh, I know, because there's Shira and Atara, and all my hope is pinned on becoming friends with them, who I don't even know, and well, they don't know me, but maybe if I did, maybe if I could just talk to them, then maybe nothing would be different at all. Sincerely, your best and most dearest friend, me.
You're falling in a forest and there's nobody around. Do you ever really crash or even make a sound? You're falling in a forest and there's nobody around. Do you ever really crash or even make a...
So, what happened to your arm?
Well, I broke it. I was climbing a tree and I fell.
You fell out of a tree? That's the saddest thing I've ever heard. Oh my god.
I know.
No one signed your cast.
No, I know.
I'll sign it.
You don't have to.
Do you have a Sharpie?
Oh, great.
Now we can both pretend we have friends.
Good point.
Hey, I found this in the printer. Dear Ed and Hurwitz, that's your name, right?
Oh, that's just stupid. It's just a paper I had to write for an assignment.
Because there's Shira? Is this about my sister?
No, not at all.
You wrote this because you knew I would find it.
What?
You saw I was the only other person in the computer lab, and you printed it out so I would read it.
Why would I do that?
So I would read it, and you would tell everyone that I'm crazy, right?
Wait, I don't even... What? But really, I need that back. Can you please give it back?
A letter to yourself? What does that even mean?
It was an assignment.
Oh, why are you telling me about this?
I didn't know who else to talk to. I mean, you're my only family friend.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know what to do. She stole the letter from me 3 days ago, and then she just hasn't been at school since.
That does not bode well for you.
What is she gonna do with it?
Who knows? Connie Morris is bad and out of her mind. Do you remember that time in second grade she threw that printer at Mrs. G's head just because she couldn't be line leader for the day?
Do you think she's gonna show the letter to other people?
She's gonna ruin your life with it. For sure. I mean, I would.
On the outside, always looking in. Will I ever be more than I've always been? 'Cause I'm tapping on the glass. I'm waving through a window. Good morning. Sorry, I'm just headed to class.
You're Connie's friend? Honey, why don't you go ahead and...
You're Eden, Khani's friend?
We never heard your name. Connie never... Then we saw Jared and Hurwitz?
She gave this to you?
We didn't know you two were friends.
Friends.
Well, we didn't think Khani had any friends, and then I see this note. I found it in her pocket while doing the laundry, and it seems to suggest pretty clearly that you and Khani are, or at least to Khani, she thinks of you as a...
I mean, it's right there, Jared and Hurwitz. She addressed it to you. She wrote this to you.
You think that Khani wrote this to me?
These are the words she wanted to share with you. Eitan, look her cast. Her best and most dearest friend.
I'm sorry, what do you mean? Oh, this isn't a letter from your Khani, it's a letter from a different Khani, one that I met this past May at a Shabbaton, and then we hung out in the summer. Yeah, this is a letter from that Khani, but it must have gotten in your Khani's hands by mistake. I mean, I'm sure it was an accident.
Another Khani? You know another Khani?
What? Yeah, Khani Cohen.
My niece?
No, that can't be.
Yeah, my niece is Khani Cohen. I haven't spoken to my sister in 3 years. We had a bit of a falling out. Shira used to be good friends with Khani. Actually, Shira and Khani were both friends with her. Such a shame they can't be friends again. She's a famous singer now. I'm sure you know that. It's who everyone listens to in school.
But wait, it can't be the same Khani Cohen because she lives in Israel.
Yes, in Israel, in Yerushalayim.
OMG.
I didn't say anything, I couldn't say anything.
OMG. OMG.
They invited me for dinner. They want to know more about Khani and me, about our friendship.
Still can't believe that Eden Hurwitz is best friends with Khani Cohen, the famous singer. Khani Cohen just so happens to be Shira's cousin. And Shira and her family haven't spoken to their cousin in over 3 years. What a coincidence.
What are you gonna tell them?
I mean, the truth.
I wouldn't say that Eden and I are friends exactly. More like acquaintances.
The truth. You're gonna tell the Morrises that the only thing they have left of their niece is some weird letter that you wrote to yourself?
We were in Chumash together, I'm pretty sure.
You know, you could go to jail for this if you get caught.
But I didn't do anything.
She was in my English class in 9th grade. I'm almost positive.
Yeah, I hate to tell you this, Eden, but you may have already perjured yourself.
Isn't that only when you're under oath, like in a courtroom?
Well, weren't you under oath? In a way.
No.
Yeah, she was definitely in my Hebrew class.
Look, do you want to listen to me, or do you want what happened last time to happen? That time last year in Chumash when you were supposed to be giving a speech on Miriam and the well, but instead you just stood there staring at your note cards, going, over and over again.
What do you expect me to do? Just keep lying?
I didn't say lie. All you have to do is just nod and confirm. Anything they say to you about Connie, you just nod your head and say, yeah, that's true. Don't contradict and don't make things up. It's practically foolproof. Literally nothing I tell my parents is true, and they have no idea.
3 days ago, Eden was a nobody, and now she's best friends with Chani Cohen, the famous singer, who is cousins with Shira and Chani Morris.
They were asking me so many questions. They want to know all about Connie and her family.
Well, then good thing you're gonna tell them the truth. I'm sure that'll cheer them right up.
If this means something to you, please post on the school announcements chat or reach out.
Would anyone else like some more chicken?
Connie Cohen loves skiing.
Connie Cohen hates skiing.
Well, right, that's what I meant. Connie loves talking about how much she hates skiing.
So you guys hung out a lot?
Pretty much.
Where?
Oh, you mean like, where did we? Well, we email a lot mostly. You know, she lives in Israel, so we couldn't always hang out.
Why would she hang out with you?
Oh, you mean because I'm
A
a
nerd?
Connie.
Were you gonna say that?
Well, loser, I was gonna say, actually, but nerd works too.
That wasn't a very nice thing to say. You two refused to remember any of the good things. You refused to remember anything positive.
Because there were no good things. What were the good things?
I don't want to have this conversation in front of our guests.
What were the good things, Mom? Tell me.
There were good things.
I know a lot of good things about Connie.
Like what?
Never mind, I shouldn't have, I'm sorry. Never mind.
No, Eden, you were saying something?
It doesn't matter, really.
We want to hear what you have to say. Please.
Well, I was just, Connie and I had a really great time together this one day. That's something nice about Connie. That's what I keep thinking about that day. At the Apples place.
She took you to the orchard?
Yeah, she did.
When?
Once. It was only that once, but she said the apples there were the best.
I thought that place closed years ago.
Exactly, which is why we were so bummed when we got there, because it's completely closed down now.
We used to go to the orchard all the time. Remember that? Shira? Connie?
Yeah, I do.
I do too.
And you and your niece had that little toy plane you would fly? Until you flew it into the creek.
It was an emergency landing.
I can't believe she took you there. That must have been fun. I bet you had fun.
We did. The whole day was just end of May or early June, this picture-perfect afternoon we share.
What was the name of the ice cream place out there?
A la mode.
That was it. A la mode.
Drive the winding country road and grab a scoop at a la mode, and then we're there.
We'd sit in the meadows with all those sycamores.
And you and your cousin would look for four-leaf clovers.
An open field that's framed with trees. We pick a spot and shoot the breeze like besties do. Quoting songs by our favorite bands and telling jokes no one understands except us two. Then we'd talk and take in the view. All we see is sky for forever. We let the world pass by for forever. Feels like we could go on for forever. This way. Two friends on a perfect day.
I'd completely forgotten about that place.
Well, I guess Connie didn't.
We'd walk a while and talk about the things we'll do when we get out of school. Hike the hard Masada Trail, or write a book, or learn to sail. Be cool. There's nothing that we can't discuss. Like guys we wish would notice us, but never do. She looks around and says to me, there's nowhere else I'd rather be, and I say, me too. Then we talk and take in the view. We just talk and take in the view.
All we see is sky for forever. Let the world pass by for forever. Feels like we could go on for forever. This way, this way. All we see is light for forever. 'Cause the sun shines bright for forever. Like we'll be alright for forever. This way. Two friends on a perfect day.
And there she goes, racing toward the tallest tree. From far across the yellow field, I hear her calling, follow me. And there we go, wondering how the world might look from up so high. One foot after the other, one branch then to another. I climb higher and higher, I climb till the entire sun shines on my face. Then I suddenly feel the branch give way. I'm on the ground. My arm goes numb. I look around. And I see her come to get me. She's come to get me. And everything's okay.
All we see is sky for forever. We let the world pass by for forever. Best you and I for forever. This way, this way.
All we see is light,
'Cause the sun shines bright. We could be alright for forever. This way. Two friends, true friends
on a perfect
Thank you, Eden. Thank you. Thank you.
Her parents think you're a loser. You realize that, right?
Why would they think that?
You went on adventures together, learned to sail.
Oh my gosh.
This is why I told you. What did I tell you? You just nod and confirm.
I mean, I tried to, you don't understand. I got nervous and then I started talking, and once I started,
You couldn't stop.
they didn't want me to stop.
So what else did you completely mess up?
Nothing. Seriously. I mean, I told them we wrote emails.
Emails?
Yeah, I told them that Khani had a secret email account.
Oh, right, one of those secret email accounts. 'Cause that's not losery.
So I told them that she had a secret account and we would send emails to each other.
I mean, honestly, could you be any worse at this?
They're gonna want to see our emails.
You think?
What am I gonna do?
I could do emails.
How?
It's easy. You just make up an account, backdate the emails. There's a reason I was the only CIT with keycard access to the computer cluster this summer. I have skills, honey.
You would do that?
For $2,000.
$2,000.
500.
I can give you 20.
Fine.
Hey you, look what I found online today. College scholarship essay contest. Have you heard of these?
I think so.
College is gonna be so great for you, honey. I mean, when in your life do you get another chance to just start all over again?
No, I know.
You have so many wonderful things ahead of you. High school isn't always good and nobody actually likes it. They just say they do to make other people feel bad. Yeah, you're gonna go into college and really find yourself. I really think so. I mean, I wish I could go with you, but, well, I don't know. It just seemed like a neat idea.
It is. Totally.
You've always been an amazing writer and, well, we're gonna need all the help we can get for college. So, well, don't stay up too late.
I won't.
I love you.
Love you too.
Dear Ed and Hurwitz, we've been way too out of touch. Things have been crazy and it's bad that we don't talk that much. But I should say that your voice haunts me every night. And if I never see you, that will cause me much delight.
Why would you write that?
I'm just trying to tell the truth.
You know, if you're not going to take this seriously.
Okay, please calm yourself.
These emails need to be perfect, okay? They have to show that we were actually friends and be completely realistic.
There is nothing unrealistic about how annoying your voice is.
Let's go back, Naomi.
I've gotta tell you, life without you has been tough.
Why?
Has been bad.
Really?
Has been rough.
Okay.
And I miss talking about life and other stuff.
Very specific.
Be quiet.
I like my parents.
Who says that?
I love my parents, but each day's another fight. If I stop annoying them, then everything might be alright.
Annoying them?
Just fix it.
This isn't realistic at all. It doesn't even sound good.
I want to show that I was like a good friend, you know, that I was trying to help her.
Oh my gosh.
If I stop yelling back,
Yelling.
if I stop talking back, then everything might be alright. I'll take your advice, try to be more nice. I'll turn it around, wait and see. 'Cause all that it takes is a little reinvention. It's easy to change if you give it your attention. All you gotta do is just believe you can be who you wanna be. Sincerely me.
Are we done yet?
Well, I can't just show them one email.
Okay, please stop hyperventilating.
I'm not hyperventilating.
You're having considerable trouble breathing.
No, I know.
Do you need a
Naomi,
paper bag?
I'm not
for
hyperventilating,
breathing?
Naomi! Dear Connie Cohen, yes, I also miss our talks. Stop getting upset, just try to take deep breaths and go on walks. I'm sending pictures of the most amazing trees.
No.
You'll be obsessed with all my forest expertise.
Absolutely not.
Dude, I'm proud of you. Just keep pushing through. You're turning around, I can see.
Just wait and see.
'Cause all that it takes is a little reinvention. It's easy to change if you give it your attention. All you gotta do is just believe you can be who you wanna be.
Sincerely me. You are a lot.
What the heck?
My bad.
Dear Ed and Hurwitz, thanks for every note you sent.
Connie Cohen, I'm just glad to be your friend.
Our friendship goes beyond your average kind of bond.
But not because it's May.
No, not because it's May.
We're close all year and every day. The only time that we're not is when we fight.
Well, anyway,
You're getting better every day.
I'm getting better every day.
You're getting better every day. Hey, 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 hey!
'Cause all that it takes is a little free invention.
It's easy to change if you give it your attention. All you gotta do is just believe you can be who you wanna be. Sincerely, miss you dearly. Sincerely me. Sincerely me. Sincerely me. Sincerely me. These are just some of the emails I found. I mean, I can print out more. I have a lot more. Khani and I email all the time.
Why are you here?
Oh, honey, wait till you see what Eden brought us. Emails from your cousin.
I should probably go.
You're not staying for dinner?
Well, I hadn't planned on it.
Then we'll do it another night. We'd love to have you. I can cook something for you.
Oh, you don't have to.
It would be our pleasure.
Why don't I show you out?
Oh, thanks.
Eden, how are you? How is everything?
Oh, fine, thanks.
OMG, Naomi has been telling everyone about you and Hani Cohen, how close you two are, how you're basically best friends.
Oh,
Everybody is talking about you this week.
they are?
Hani Cohen and your story have really brought the school together. It's pretty incredible. I mean, nobody even thought you had any friends, and now this? Being friends with such a famous singer? I mean, people are coming up to me and talking to me who I've never talked to before because they know I met Hani once and you and I are, well, you know. Anyway, I've actually started to write a blog about it as a sort of inspirational page.
Oh, are you friends with Khani Cohen too?
No, more like acquaintances. You know, can I tell you something? I think part of me always knew that the two of you were friends. I mean, I know you hid it really well, but I don't know, I could just tell.
Who are you talking to?
Oh, Naomi. It was just Naomi.
Seems like you and Naomi have been spending a lot of time together recently. I've always said she's a great friend for you.
Yeah, really great.
Well, I'm proud of you. You're really putting yourself out there.
Thanks.
Well, I'm leaving, but I left cash on the table, so order anything you want, okay?
Sure.
Oh, I'm running late. I gotta go. Love you, bye.
Dinner will be ready in 10 minutes, girls. I hope you're hungry.
What are you doing in my room?
I was just waiting for...
Don't your parents get mad that you're here all the time?
Well, it's not like I am. I'm not here all the time.
Oh, just 2 nights in a row.
Well, it's just my mom, she works most nights, or she's in class.
Oh, a class for what?
Legal stuff.
Your parents are really great. Your mom was saying something about gluten-free lasagna for dinner. That sounds really...
Inedible?
You're lucky your mom cooks. My mom just orders pizza most nights, or burgers.
You're lucky you're allowed to eat meat.
You're not allowed to eat meat?
We can now, I guess. Mom took a class on Rav Cook last year, so we weren't allowed to eat any animal products.
Last year, but not this year.
Yeah, that's sort of what she does. She gets into all these different types of things. For a while it was Kabbalah, then Chassidut, then Zionism, all foods made in Israel. Now it's free-range, omnivore's dilemma, whatever.
It's cool she's interested in so many different things.
She's not. That's just what happens when you're rich and you don't have a job. You get crazy.
Well, my mom says it's always better to be rich than poor.
Well, your mom's probably never been rich then.
You've probably never been poor. Oh, no, I can't believe I just said that. That was completely rude. I'm so sorry.
Wow, I didn't realize you were capable of saying something that wasn't nice.
I'm not. I never say things like that. I don't even think things like that. I'm really sorry.
We're impressed. You're ruining it.
Sorry.
You know, you really don't have to keep saying that.
Okay.
You want to say it again, don't you?
Very much so, yes.
You're weird.
I know.
Why did she say that in her note? Because there's Shira, and all my hope is pinned on Shira, who I don't even know and doesn't know me. Why would she say that? What does that even mean?
Well, I mean, I don't know if this is definitely it, but she always thought that maybe if you two were closer.
We aren't close at all now.
No, exactly. And she would say that she misses when you were. She still wants to be.
So you and Honey, you guys would talk about us?
Sometimes. I mean, if she brought it up, I never brought it up, obviously. Why would I have brought it up? She thought you all were awesome.
My cousin thought I was awesome?
Definitely.
How?
Well, she said, there's nothing like your smile, sort of subtle and perfect and real. And she said, you never knew how wonderful that smile could make someone feel. And she knew whenever you get bored, you scribble stars on the cuffs of your jeans. And she noticed that you still fill out the quizzes that they put in those teen magazines. But she kept it all inside her head. What she saw, she left unsaid. And though she wanted to, she couldn't talk to you. She couldn't find a way. But she would always say, if I could tell them everything I see. If I could tell them how they're everything in me, then we're a million worlds apart. And I don't know how I would even start if I could tell them. If I could tell them.
You know, for the first time since the fight, she never said anything nice about me in her note. A note she wrote to you, she couldn't even say it to me.
I mean, she wanted to, she couldn't.
Did she say anything about me?
About you?
Oh,
No, she said so many things. I'm trying to remember the best ones. She thought it looked really neat, it looked really cool when you put indigo streaks in your hair. And she wondered how you learned to dance like all the rest of the world isn't there. But she kept it all inside her head. What she saw, she left unsaid. If I could tell them everything I see. If I could tell them how they're everything in me, but we're a million worlds apart. And I don't know how I would even start if I could tell them. If I could tell them, oh, what do you do when there's light? She just seems so far away. And what do you do when the distance is too wide? It's like I don't know anything. I miss you. I miss you. I miss you. But we're a million worlds apart. And I don't know how I would even start if I could tell them. If I
Dinner's ready, girls.
Hey, what's that button?
Oh, this? It's a friendship button. I'm selling them for a nominal fee at lunch tomorrow. Ever since you and your bestie, Connie Cohen, have been in the news, everyone's been talking about it. Even Alana blogged about it.
You're making money off of this.
I'm not the only one. Haven't you seen the wristbands with friendship written on them that Sarah Jacobson's been selling during lunch? Or the t-shirts Rena Goldberg's mom made?
What am I gonna do about Shira's family?
Are you kidding? After last night, the lies you've told. You can never step foot in that house again. Besides, this whole Khani thing, in a few days it'll be played out anyway.
But you just said about the t-shirts and the wristbands?
Exactly. We are at a peak, which is why I've got to sell these buttons before the bottom drops out of the friendship market. Because pretty soon, Daniela Mandel's going to get suspended again. And that's all anyone's going to be talking about.
That's not great.
Well, hey, at least it was fun while it lasted. I mean, you've got to spend some quality time with your fake family.
But that's not why I did it. I just wanted to help them.
Regardless, it's over. A week from now, everyone will have already forgotten who you are. You'll see.
Everybody has forgotten all about you and your best friend, Connie Cohen, the famous singer who is also cousins with Shira and Connie Morris. A week ago, everybody at school was wearing those wristbands and the buttons that said friendship on them. People were talking to each other who have never talked to each other before, and now it's all gone completely. You have Connie Cohen as your best friend. You can't let this happen.
But I'm just...
Maybe you can get Shira to do something, or maybe you guys can do something together.
Shira.
Yeah, Shira's the best person to help get people interested again. Maybe you guys can write something for my blog together.
Well, I'm not sure that's the best way to get people interested.
Well, I can guarantee you that if you don't do anything, then Shira and her family will forget all about you and your best friend, Connie Cohen.
But I'm just...
Hey, I just came by to say hey.
Hey. You know, people are selling t-shirts and wristbands all about my story and about how I actually have friends and she's a famous singer, so it's so inspiring. I don't know what to do.
I know, but you have friends now. You have to make this big. And once they forget about you, what do you think happens to you? I mean, nobody cares about people like us.
People like us?
Connie Morris, the kid who threw a printer at Mrs. G in the 2nd grade, or Eden Hurwitz, the girl who stands outside of jazz band rehearsal trying to talk to Shira Morris, but her hands are too sweaty. People like that. Look. Girls like you and me, we're just the losers who keep waiting to be seen. Right? I mean, no one seems to care or stops to notice that we're there, so we get lost in the in-between. But if you can somehow keep them thinking of me, and make me more than an abandoned memory, well, that means we matter too. It means someone will see that you are there. No one deserves to be forgotten. No one deserves to fade away. No one should come and go and have no one know she was ever even here. No one deserves to disappear, to disappear, disappear.
It's true.
And even if you've always been that barely in the background kind of kid, you still matter. And even if you're somebody who can't escape the feeling that the world's past passed you by.
Still matter.
If you never get around to doing some remarkable thing,
That doesn't mean that you're not worth remembering.
think of the people who need to know.
They need to know.
So you need to
I
show
need
them
to show them
that no one deserves to be forgotten.
No one deserves to be forgotten.
No one deserves to fade
away, to fade away. No one should flicker out or have any doubt that it matters that they are here. No one deserves to disappear, to disappear.
You're falling in a forest and there's nobody around. All you want is for somebody to find you. You're falling in a forest and when you hit the ground, and all you need is for somebody to find you.
Are calling it the Friendship Project? You are not alone?
You are not alone?
Well, a student group dedicated to being kind to each other, just showing that everybody should matter. Everyone's important.
I am so honored. I would love to be vice president of the Friendship Project.
Vice president.
You're right, we should be co-presidents.
Yeah, no, definitely, that works for
You can
me.
be secretary or treasurer. Unfortunately, the role of co-president has already been filled.
Well, shoot. Guess I'm gonna have to order new buttons unless you think maybe You're Not Alone could fit on here.
Do you
I mean,
actually
depending
think
on
we
the font.
should do this?
Eden, we have to do this, not just for you, but for everyone.
Cause no one deserves to be forgotten. No one deserves to fade away.
We're calling it the Friendship Project.
The Friendship Project?
Imagine a major online presence.
With links to educational materials.
A massive fundraising drive.
To help people like me.
And for the Kickstarter, an all-school-wide assembly where students, teachers, whoever wants to, they can go up and share how they can help.
I don't know what to say. What a nice idea.
I was thinking maybe the jazz band could do something.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Oh, Eden, this is wonderful. I can't believe you guys are doing all of this.
Have you decided what you're going to say for your speech?
My what?
Well, Alana said that anyone who wanted would have the chance to speak tomorrow, and I think we all assumed you'd be the first to sign up.
Well, I mean, it's just, I don't do very well with, public speaking. It's just, I'm not very good at it. You wouldn't want me to, trust me.
Of course I would want you to. I'm sure the whole school wants you to. I know Eitan and I do. And Shira, think about it.
Students and faculty, I would like to, I would, Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear?
Well, let that lonely feeling wash away. Maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay.
'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand.
And oh, someone will come running,
And I know they'll take you home.
Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground,
you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. Lift your head and look around, 'cause you will be found. You will be found. You will be found. You will be found. There's a place where we don't have to feel unknown. And every time that you call out, you're a little less alone.
If you only say the word, from across the silence, your voice is heard.
Ah, alone. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground, you will be found.
So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. If you only look around, you will be found.
You will be found. You will be found. You will be found.
Out of the shadows, the morning is breaking, and all is new. All is new.
It's filling up the empty, and suddenly I see that all is new. All is new. You are not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone.
You are not alone.
You are not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone. You are not alone.
Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need someone to carry you, and when you're broken on the ground,
You will be found.
the sun comes streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you'll rise again. If you only look around, you will be found. You will be found. You will be found.
You will be found.
You will be found. Everything you said in your speech, everything you've done, you don't know how much what you've given all of us, everyone, my family, me. But no, I'm just.
You've given me hope. Hey everybody, it's me, Alana, Friendship Project Co-President, Associate Treasurer, Chief Technology Officer, Media Consultant, and Assistant Creative Director / Public Policy Director for Creative Public Policy Initiatives for the Friendship Project. Remember, you are not alone.
Hi, I'm Eden. I'm co-president of the Friendship Project.
Wish I could see all your amazing faces out there tonight.
Hope you're having an amazing day.
Now, I know a lot of you have been watching the videos on our website.
Thank you for checking out the new videos we posted this week with Shira and Khani.
And of course, their best friend, my co-president, Eden Hurwitz.
Remember, we are here for you, and we can talk about all sorts of things. I happen to be some kind of an expert on trees.
Yes, Eden and her best friend, Khani Cohen, yup, the famous singer, are obsessed with trees. They used to spend hours at the orchard talking about the trees, being with the trees, sharing fun facts they knew about the trees, all at the stunning Autumn Smile apple orchard, which tragically closed down 7 years ago, which is where you come in.
Because this week we are starting a major Kickstarter campaign.
One of the most ambitious Kickstarter initiatives our school has ever seen. We want to raise
$10,000 in 3 weeks.
Now, I know it's a lot of money, but it's also a lot of amazing. So let's do it, guys, and make the Friendship Orchard not just a dream, but a reality.
Dear Ed and Hurwitz, Israel's hot, but that's alright. I like the air out here and the walks that I take at night. But we need to make a time to visit soon. What do you think if I come visit you in June?
What else?
Oh, and one more thing that's worth mentioning. That girl from our school.
Naomi Kleinman?
Yes, the insanely cool Naomi Kleinman! I think we should start and make her a part of this awesome friendship we have. A part of this awesome friendship we have. This adorably heartwarming friendship we have. Hey, 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 hey! Cause all that it takes is a little.
Okay, no, Naomi, obviously not.
What? What's wrong?
You're not her friend. You know that. I'm her only friend. You can't just make things up. You need to redo it.
You're totally right. I mean, what was I thinking? Just making things up in a completely fabricated email exchange that never happened.
Just don't change the story, please, okay?
Well, if you want me to redo this email, you're gonna have to wait until Monday, because I have plans all weekend long with my camp friends, or as I like to call them, my real friends.
Actually, I think we're pretty good on emails for now. We're kind of focusing on bigger things, you know? The orchard, things like that.
Oh, well, I could definitely do more with the Kickstarter. I mean, I am the treasurer, so.
I think Alana and I are pretty much set on that, but I will let you know if I think of anything.
Got it.
What are you up to?
Nothing much.
I feel like every time I walk into your room, you close your computer screen. I don't know what you're doing on there that you don't want me to see.
I was doing homework, Mom.
Well, do you have a minute?
Actually, I was just about to go to Naomi's.
Didn't you go to Naomi's last night?
Well, I mean, we're working on a Hebrew project together. We're going to be working late again, though, so I'll probably just stay over.
Well, do you have a minute? Because I saw the funniest thing on Facebook today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was something, I'm forgetting what it's called, something about the Friendship Project. Because on their website, it says that you're the president.
Co-president.
And there's a video of you giving a speech in front of the school. You're giving speeches in front of your school. You're the president of a club. I don't know who that person is.
You're making a big deal out of something that isn't a big deal.
Well, if you ever want to talk about it?
I should go. And Connie Cohen also loves amusement parks. Did you know that?
We don't have to talk about Connie Cohen all the time, do we?
Oh, but I just thought that...
Eden. Need you to sell us on reasons to want you. We don't need you to search for the proof that we should. You don't have to convince us. You don't have to be scared you're not enough. 'Cause what we've got going is good. I don't need more reminders of all that's been broken. I don't need you to fix what we'd rather forget. Clear the slate and start over. Try to quiet the noises in your head. We can't compete with all that. So what if it's us? What if it's us and all of us? And what came before won't count anymore or matter.
Can we try that? What if it's you thee, and the rest of the world falls away. What do you say?
I never thought there'd be people like you who would want me.
Well,
So I give you 10,000 reasons to not let me go. But if you really see me, if you like me for me and nothing else, well, that's all that I've wanted for longer than you could possibly know.
so it can be us, and all of us. And what came before won't count anymore or matter. We can try that, it's not so impossible. Nobody else but the three of us here, 'cause you're saying it's possible.
We can just watch the whole world disappear.
Till you're the only ones I still know how to see. It's just you and me, it'll be us, and all of us. And what came before won't count anymore. We can try that, you and me. That's all that we needed to be. And the rest of the world falls away. And the rest of the world falls away. The world falls away. The world falls away. And it's only us.
How much money do we have left to raise?
Oh, not much, just like $3,000?
I'm sure we'll make it. We just need to, keep people engaged.
Exactly, which is why I'm putting the emails between you and Connie Cohen on our school's Facebook group.
What do you mean?
Mrs. Morris sent them to me. She said there are a ton more too, that you send them a new one every week.
Well, it's just those emails, they're really private.
Not anymore, they're not. We owe it to our community to show them the truth. The more private, the better.
Our community.
I'm gonna send you an email with a list of questions because some of these things just don't make any sense.
What?
You keep on telling everyone that you broke your arm in November, the first time you went to the orchard. But then in other emails, it says that you've been going there for months.
Well, those are probably just typos, and it seems like you're reading into this way too much.
It's fine. You can just answer them all in the emails. You know how much our community loves hearing from you.
I have $3,000 left to raise. You remember the friendship project? You're supposed to be working on this.
Remember you told me you didn't need my help?
I didn't mean do nothing. I know you think this is all a joke, but it isn't. This is really important.
For the friendship project.
Yeah.
When you really stop and think about it, your lie, that's the best thing that's ever happened to you, isn't it?
That's a terrible thing to say.
Well, but no, think about it. If you didn't lie, no one would even know who you are. People actually talk to you now. You're almost popular, which is just wonder of wonders, miracle of miracles.
That's not why I did it. I don't care about that. I don't care if people talk to me. I just wanted to help the Morrises.
Hey, Eden?
Catch up with us later?
Yeah.
Help the Morrises. Yeah, I know. You keep saying that.
Why did Connie say she wanted to call and then never talk to Shira?
Wait, what?
Why do so many things in these emails just not make any sense?
Because sometimes things don't make sense, okay? Things are messy and complicated.
Do you know what people are saying about you? You are friends with Connie and Shira, right?
Why are you even so obsessed with this? I mean, it's not like you guys were close.
Because it's important.
Why? Because you were lab partners once? Or maybe because, I don't know, you want another extracurricular for your college applications?
Because I know what it's like to feel invisible. To feel invisible and alone. And like, nobody would even notice if you just vanished into thin air. I bet you used to know what that felt like too.
We need more emails. Emails showing that she didn't want to be friends with Shira again. This isn't funny.
Oh, I think it's hilarious. I think everyone would probably agree it's hilarious.
What do you mean?
It means you should remember who your friends are.
I thought you only hang out with me because of your car insurance.
So?
So maybe the only reason you hang out with me, Naomi, is because you don't have any other friends.
I could tell everyone everything.
Great! Go ahead, do it. Tell everyone how you helped writing emails pretending to be a kid who doesn't exist.
Eden!
I've been a bad co-president, and I'm sorry, but you're right. You're absolutely right, and I'm back, and I'm rededicating myself to doing everything I can to make this work.
Too late. I've moved on.
You've moved on?
You've made it abundantly clear to me that you're frankly not interested in being part of the friendship project.
I can write more stuff for the blog. I can make more videos.
I can do all of that myself.
It's not the same. You know it's not the same. People want to hear what I have to say. I mean, I'm the one who made a friend like Connie Cohen.
You know, frankly, Eden, I'm starting to wonder if that's even true.
What does that mean?
I mean, you keep on saying you were best friends with Connie Cohen. You're like a broken record about it. But nobody ever saw you two together. Nobody knew you were friends.
Because it was a secret. She didn't want for us to be seen together at school.
I know. We all know. You've told us a gazillion times. You know, I don't have time for this. I need to go.
I can prove it.
How?
Here. If we weren't friends, then why did she write me this note?
Oh my God.
Do you believe me now?
Dear Eden Hurwitz.
Nobody else has seen this.
It turns out this wasn't an amazing day after all. This isn't going to be an amazing week or an amazing year.
People don't need to see this, okay? Nobody else needs to see this.
This is exactly what people need to see. We need something to create new interest.
Can you please just delete it?
Don't you care about building the orchard? This is the best way to make it happen.
No, it isn't.
Dear Friendship Project community.
You put it online?
Connie's note is a message to all of us. Share it with as many people as you can. Post it everywhere.
You need to take it down, please.
How did they get Hani's note?
I don't know. I don't know.
She didn't write it.
I don't think...
I wrote it. It was an assignment from my therapist. Write a letter to yourself, a pep talk. Dear Eden Hurwitz, today is going to be a good day, and here's why. I was supposed to take it to my appointment, but Connie Morse took it from me.
What are you talking about?
We weren't friends.
I didn't know what it was for. I was searching for something too.
I never meant to make it such a mess. I never thought that it would go this far.
But there were emails. You showed us emails.
So I just stand here, sorry, searching for something to say.
But you knew about the orchard. She took you to the orchard. That's where you broke your arm.
No, I broke my arm in Ellison Park by myself.
No, that day at the orchard. You broke your arm at the orchard? Oh no. But you told me that that you guys would talk about me and that...
How could you do this?
I guess I thought I could be part of this. I never had this kind of thing before. I never had that perfect friend who somehow could see the good part of me. It's not a worthy explanation. I know there's none.
you seen the note that Connie Morris, I mean, it's all over everybody's Facebook. It says, Dear Eden Hurwitz. Did you? Did you write this? I didn't know.
No one did.
No, that's not what I meant. I mean, I didn't know. I didn't know that you were hurting like this. I didn't know. How did I not know? I didn't.
Because I never told you.
You shouldn't have had to.
I lied about so many things, not just the orchard. Last summer, I felt so alone.
You can tell me.
You'll hate me.
Oh, Eden, I already know you, and I love you.
I'm so sorry.
One day, all of this, it'll feel like a very, very long time ago, I can promise you.
I don't know. I wanted to call for a really long time, but then I didn't know what I would say, so I just decided to call anyway.
I'm happy you did. How's being a freshman in college?
I actually took a gap year in Israel. How was being a senior?
It was good.
I hope we can be friends again.
Yeah, me too. Bye.
Bye. Dear Eden Hurwitz, today is going to be a good day, and here's why. Because today, at least you're you, so no lying, no hiding, just you, and that's enough.
All we see is sky for forever. Let the world pass by for forever. Feels like we could go on for forever this way. All we see is light. Watch the sun burn bright.
just stay seated. If everyone could just stay seated. Thank you.
Hi, everybody. Before we end tonight's show, I just really want to thank every single person, every single one of you guys for coming out tonight. It means a lot to everybody, to me, to Kiki, to Aviva, to the whole cast. Really, we appreciate you all. We want to have a couple special congratulations to everybody. First, Miss Sim, we appreciate you all so much. You have done so much for the production, and this show would quite literally have not been possible without you, so thank you so much. Second, Dahlia Silverman. Thank you so much for not only getting the girls physically ready with the costumes, but also for the amazing dances and choreography. To our backstage crew, you guys want to come out? Thank you guys for all the time that you have given to Chagiga and helping with backstage and making everything run smoothly. Asher Layton and Moshe Idex, you guys don't have to come down, but we have flowers for you guys. Thank you for stepping in and volunteering to control the lights and the spotlight. We really could not have been everything without you. Rebecca, Solon, and Nina, do you guys want to come up? Thank you guys so much for boxing and preparing all the food. You're amazing. Ella Goldstein. Thank you for covering every detail of the scenes with fabulous props. Really, the stage looks amazing. Hallie and Shayna, I don't know if you guys are here. Hi. Thank you guys so much. Without you guys, literally nobody would be here right now. You guys are amazing, and thank you so much. Racheli Seaman. I don't know where she is right now. Oh, okay. Thank you so much for coming to so many practices and helping out with your musical talent. We appreciate you so much. Thank you, Racheli. Thank you to Britt. Thank you so much for the sets, the lighting, and honestly, just everything with all the help that we needed. You're amazing. Thank you so much. Thank you to Ayla and Zoe. I know you guys aren't here right now, but we just wanted to give you a special shout out for helping decorate everything from the atrium to inside here. They're truly amazing. Everybody give them a shout out. Lastly, thank you to Kiki. This show would not have been possible without Kiki, quite literally. So everybody go thank her because she's amazing. Thank you everybody for coming. Thank you so much for coming.
Thank you.
Okay, first up we have our producers, Aliana and Aviva. Thank you so much for doing everything to get the show ready. Yeah, woo!
Okay, now we have Kiki, our amazing director. Thank you so much for everything you did.
The show came together so nicely, and we're so thankful that you were able to write and direct this beautiful show.